Hey, what's going on again, everybody? John here with Ubering and DFW. In today's video, we're going to talk about why you can't do Uber and Lyft full-time anymore. It used to be really lucrative, but my God, have times changed. Uber and Lyft are taking all the money. They're taking, especially Uber. Uber's taking at least 70% of what the passenger pays. Easiest way to put some numbers out there. Passenger pays $79.85 for a trip. It's a 52-mile trip. Takes about an hour. Yes, there's some tolls involved, but I'll get to that in a minute. Tolls shouldn't matter when they're only paying the driver $23. Even if there's $10 in tolls, which there might be close to 8 or 9. They're still pocketing the other $50. Give me a freaking break. Like, it's ridiculous. The upfront pricing is a shell game. It is absolutely ridiculous. Just about a month ago, and I've heard this rumor in driving forums everywhere that Uber and Lyft both are guilty of this, that they'll throw out a lowball offer for a trip, and if a driver's dumb enough to take it, they win. If they don't get anybody to bite, they throw it out there again and raise the rate that they're paying the driver. I saw this specifically on Lyft about a month ago, like I was saying, and they offered to me first at $35. It was an hour and 20-minute drive. Fuck that. They offered it to me again at $42. I have considered it, and I declined that one. And then it came back through at even lower than what the first offer was at $33. And all I could do was chuckle and shake my head like, who was dumb enough to take that trip? I want to know. And believe it or not, you can make more at Walmart, Whataburger, or even Verizon. I took a part-time job in an auto detailing product store at $15 an hour and drive a couple hours after my 8-hour shift, and I make more in that time than I did driving all day. I know that sounds insane, but I did not net $13 an hour driving 8 hours a day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I've been doing the same routine, making great money for well over a year here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I don't know what it is. Is this new service Empowered taking over? Are there too many drivers? Is it becoming oversaturated? I don't know what the deal is. And then you throw that with the price of fuel and the fact they're taking 70%. Give me a break. I mean, give me a break. I've seen 120-mile trips pay $54 from Dallas-Fort Worth Airport to Waco. Now, the drive there for that kind of money isn't bad. It's still shitty. But when you got to eat the return and drive 2 hours back empty-handed and eat the fuel, it comes out to be a net of $10 an hour for 4 hours. That's ludicrous. Meanwhile, the passenger is paying anywhere from 135 to 190. I know this firsthand because I've asked. And then, you're also working a boatload of hours for free. You're not driving all the time. If you're working the airports, there is downtime. And this new tiered radar system sucks. It used to be that if you were in advantage mode here in the Metroplex and went to DFW, there could be 200 or 300 cars in the queue, and you'd get a match request that comes across the radar. Boom, I'd get one every time. I could go into the queue with several hundred cars there and go right out. Now it's tiered, I believe, with the rewards and all this and that. I am never going to accept 70% of the exclusive, ride requests that they give me. It's all about fucking control. They're trying to control all of us. They're also lying about their GPS being the most efficient and fastest route compared to Apple Maps or Google or Waze. They're full of shit. This video is sponsored by North Texas Ceramic Coatings and Detailing of DFW. Think your paint is protected? You might want to look again. Swirls, scratches, water spots, and the Texas sun can destroy your finish faster than you think. From paint correction and professional ceramic coatings to detailing and window tint, we protect your ride the right way. Call or text 945-348-0648 and find out what your paint actually needs. There are trips here that normal GPS will tell you to go to the Dallas North Tollway. All three of them. And Uber and Lyft will try to send you an alternate route so they don't have to pay the toll money that they've included in the fare that the passenger paid up front. So you're taking longer to get to the airport or wherever it is and adding 10 to 15 minutes a trip. And it's taking longer and you're still getting paid less. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And another thing is how independent are you working for them? Yeah, it's nice to be able to take a day off whenever the hell you want. But the fact that they are judge, jury, and executioner, if anything goes awry, man, they believe the passenger first and the driver second. It's always been that way. It's always been a huge thing where, if a passenger pays, a huge amount for a ride and they want to get out of it, oh, the driver was impaired. Oh, he touched me. It's all bullshit. You're not really that independent. Because they are judge, jury, and executioner. I can remember when I first became a driver 10 years ago, and I found out how much money you could make. I about shit my pants. It was great. And that was in June of 2015. At the end of that year, Uber and Lyft both cut rates 25% across the board. So instead of working 8 hours a day, now I had to work 12 or 15, and their thing was it's going to attract more passengers because the rates are cheaper and blah, blah, blah. No, all it did was line their own pockets, especially when a year or two later, they changed the surge from the multiplier to this, floating dollar amount. They don't give two shits about us at all. Meanwhile, the CEO of Uber just got like an $18 million bonus. They're getting richer and we're getting poorer. Even when the price of fuel went up because of the war, they doubled down on what they were paying us. Somehow, magically, I got like a unicorn today. What would normally be a $15 or $16 trip somehow paid me almost $44. No surge. They didn't pay an ungodly amount. I actually got like 70 to 75%, excuse me. So it is just not worth driving full time anymore. It's not with the price of fuel, and my vehicle gets between 40 to 45 on the highway. I don't need an EV. It's not like I have a gas guzzler. I'm doing this the right way. I haven't changed anything that I've been doing. And if my math is correct, and I'll have to double check, I made like 70 grand last year from the middle of June to the end of December. In 7 months' time this year, I don't think I've made 40. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've made 40. I'm like, what the hell is going on? They are taking more. There's less rides. It's like died off. I know the World Cup was here, but I didn't mess with any of that out there in Arlington. Yes, I got some rides because of the World Cup. Well, hell, if I got World Cup rides, I should have made more than, just last year. It's getting ridiculous. So let me know your thoughts, comments. Are you still driving full time? Are you doing Uber Lyft to, pad your wallet on top of a normal full-time day or night job, please let me know in the comments. Been absent from the channel for a while. It's hard to run a couple channels, a business, and a part-time job and drive Uber all at the same time. Once again, my name is John. This is Ubering in DFW. We will see y'all in the next video. Stay safe out there.